Hey, Shalom, Israel. I'm priest and officer of 1,000 officer of war, and I'm joined by priest and officer Ibad Hayah. And this is the I.S.U.P.K. Philadelphia Sabbath service. As always, we like to begin the class by saluting all the Adawanim, all the men of Israel. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Salute all the Akwati and all the sisters. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. Again, thank the Most High for bringing us to another Sabbath day, another Sabbath service, where we may rest from our labors.
Right.
So I always look forward to the Sabbath day. So without any further ado, Officer Ibad, let's say Majim, begin the Sabbath.
Grace. YAHANNA, which means Israel.
Imagine, which means the sands, Wa and Wapanya Hapadam, face the east. Okay. Begin by saying out the prayers.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakaka, Laba'ah, Rizaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baharataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Bethananawa, Lacham, Kal, Yawan, Wasalaknawa, Kabawaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawaknawa, Bala'ah, Tabi'ainawa, Vanasaiwan, Abal, Hoshainawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Baha'ala, Watapara, Wawalayim, Aman.
Right? Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
This is the I.S.U.P.K, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Baba Kushah. Nathanahu. Akat. La'pa'ah. Kalmakala. Kalmadawa. Akat. Azahar. Amatazarayim. Akat. Lahakrim. Hamathim. Akat. Arakawat. Tama'ala. Garshan. Hashem Yahushua. Wadamun.
This is the power in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
This is the blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanao. Wayashala. Baba Yatsapari.
Hashem
Yahushua.
Wadaman.
This is blessed Israel in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
This is the I.S.U.P.K power structure blessing in the Hebrew.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Yahawashi.
Wamayaka Allah. Walahayim. Matazabaya. Alawapyan. Arasaranyam. Watazayayam. Kayayayam. Wahawapyan. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The Wadamun. Power structure blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Command General YAHANNA.
And General YAHANNA.
The generals.
Generals.
The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha.
I.S.U.P.K.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahoria.
Mahayan.
Mahayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Zoria. Zoria.
Ma'an.
Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K. Shamayam. Baharatiza. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Bagalka. Al-Yana 1. Shamarka. Anna. La'a. Yana 1. Wala'a.
Yayashud.
Yayashud. Shawamor. Yasha Allah. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Kazalka. Al-Yan. Yamyanka. Yawamum. Hashamash. La'a. Chayaka. Balayala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Bakalra. Yashamar. Atnapaska. Yahweh. Yashamar. Naza'aka. Waba'aka. Waita. Wa'ai. 121st Psalms in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from your Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold. He that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
This time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayaraka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al. YAHANNA.
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 Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Sawada. Waita. Ya'itazawa. Al-Tasapawanyaka. Amorwa. Wakua. Wanakakira. Wagalia. Wala'a. Yazakar. Yam Yasha'ala. Iwada. Kaya. Ya'itazawa. Laba. Khadwa. Alisha, Boria, Yakarafwa, Alahaya, Adawam, Washma'alayam, Mawa'aba, Wagorium, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palashat, Amishabia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Lanowa, Haimum, Hayawa, Zawai, Labanyalawat, Salah, Aishalahum, Kamadian. Kasaya Sara'a, Kayabyan, Wanachol, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayan, Dahara, Hayawa, Damun, Ladatma, Shayatunwa, Nada Yadmawa, Kaira, Wakaza Ba, Kaltasmanai, All Nasir Kunwa, Ashore, Morwa, Irisha, Lanawa, Nahawat, Alahayum, Shayatunwa, Galgala, Akwash, Panyo Kha, Ka'ash, Ira, Wakala Abba, Salahat, Parayam, Khan, Waradakma, Basa Irika, Wabasawa Patka, Tabahalum, Mala'a, Panyahum, Kuala One, Yabak Washwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Ashwa, Wayabahawa, Wayakapadwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kayata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaka, Al-Yawan, Al-Kaharataza. 83rd Psalms in English. Keep not thou silent, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up their head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
And
let us cut them off.
Let's cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
Like the name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With what consent?
With what consent?
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
And Israelite.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Moab.
And the Hagarine.
And the Hagarine.
Gabal. And Ammon.
And
Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistine.
Philistine.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished in Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. And like Ziad. Yea. All their princes. As Sabbath. And as Zalmunna, who say, let us take to ourselves the house of the Most High, in possession. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded, in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High of all the earth. Sarge, need to turn. All right, Nishabi, which means be seated. Right. We're going to go into the reading of the last one, Kodash. We had Leviticus 27 and 12. Just like real quick. Just put everybody on the summer jam that's in the chat real quick. All right, just give a couple of shout outs to the sisters and brothers that's in the chat, tuning in to the Sabbath service, giving the Most High's honor on today. We got Sister Just Art and Paint. We got Sister Rakaya Banyamyan. We got Batha Rawana. We got Yakwana Yagana. Oh, Slakia. Yakwana Slak. We also got Eugene Miranda. Connie Tasby, and we got Michael Love. Hey, Michael. Hey, shalom, brother. All right, and we also want to thank Sister Ratazabah for providing the breakfast today, food to eat. Sister always come through. So we like to thank the sister Ratazabah. Let's give her a hand for that. Hey, Duwada Aqua for the breakfast. All right, let's turn my Bibles to would you like me to start? Mabukasha, if you'd like.
Yeah. This is the book. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 27 and verse 12. Waha Ari Yaka Hakahan Atha Bayan Tawab Wa Bayan Rai Ka'ai Rakak Ha Kahan Khan Yahaya. Verse 13. Wa'am Ga'al Ya Ga'alana Wa Ya Ta Kha Ma Yeshafwa I'll I Kak. Verse 14. Wa Ayash Kaya Ya Kodash Ah ba Yahweh Kodash la Yahweh. Waha I Yakwa Waha Kahan Bayan Tawab Wa Bayan Rai Ka Ashar Saki Ya Ira Yaka. Can we get that more? Afwa Hakahan Khan Yakwa 1, verse 6 and 15. Wa'am ha ma put quadayash yaga al ba yahwa wa yasa ha ma yashya kasa araka iowa wa haya lawa. Verse 16. Wa'am Shalom, Yabarkah.
Jump on it, and then we'll call you up.
Wa'am ma shada a ha zawa ya quadayash ayash la Yahweh wahaya arakak la ya zaraiwa zarai Chamar Sha'irayam Ba'chamashyam Shakwar Kasab. Verse 17. Am Ma Shana Na Ha Yabal Ya Quadayash Shada Wa Ka'iraka Yahweh. Verse 18. Wa'am Akar Ha Yabar Bal Ya Quadayash Shadawa Waha Sha Lawa Ha Kahan Ha Kasa Io Hoya Ha Shunyam Ha No Wath Ra I Shanah Ha Yabal Wa Na Garai Ma I Ra Ka. That was the end of the 7.
And we'll do the English real quick.
Yes. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 27 and verse 12 in the English. And the priest shall value it, whether it be good or bad, as thou valuest it. Who art the priest, so shall it be. Verse 13. But if he will at all redeem it, then he shall add a fifth part thereof unto thy estimation. Verse 14. And when a man shall sanctify his house to be holy unto the Lord, then the priest shall estimate it, whether it be good or bad. As the priest shall estimate it, so shall it stand. Verse 15. And if he that sanctifieth it will redeem his house, then he shall add the fifth part of the money of thy estimation unto it, and it shall be his. Verse 16. And if a man shall sanctify unto the Lord some part of his field of his possession, then thy estimation shall be according to the seed thereof. And hummer of barley seed shall be valued at 50 shekels of silver. Verse 17. If he sanctify his field from the year of Jubilee, according to thy estimation, it shall stand. Verse 18. But if he sanctify his field after the Jubilee, then the priest shall reckon unto him the money according to the years that remain, even unto the year of Jubilee, and it shall be abated from thy estimation. That was
basically self-explanatory. Process and procedures as far as farming and the year of Jubilee.
Right.
So we'll take up am I 20?
Yes, you want to call up priest Bartholomew right now?
Yeah, we could do that. All right. When the PA, mind you. Go so far.
Go so far.
We'll just go. All right. Bartholomew, present thyself in that registry.
Okay. Mathomya, Howard, Bonya Shara.
Mathomya, Bonya Howard, Bonya Shala.
Yahweh, Shimya, Shara.
Yahaba, Next second,
Read verse 18.
27 and 19.
19. Come in the Hebrew or come. Leviticus chapter 27, verse 19 in the Hebrew. Ga'al, Yaga'al, Ath, it's like Ath, Hashada, Hama, Quada, Yash, Athawa, Y.A.H.N.Na, the Ka Mashayath, Ka Sap, Irakad, Al Yawa, Wa Kwam, Wa Slagi Lawa. Verse 20. Wa'am La'a Yaga'al Ath Hashada Wa'am Makawa Sagamakar Ath Hashada La'a Yash Akar La'a Yaga'al Iwad. Verse 21. Wa Haya Hashada Ba Taza Athawa Ba Yabal Quadash La Hawa Kashada Hakaram La Kahan
Right. The priest.
Thahaya Akazathawa. Verse 21, verse 22. Wa'um Ath Shada Makwa Nathawa Ashor La Masha Da Akazathawa Yakwa da Yash La Yahweh. Verse 24, 23, Salakia. Wadashab Lawa Hakahan Ath Kasath Ha'ai Rakad Aid Shanath Hayabal Wana Thawa Wanathun Ath Ha'ai Rakad Bayawam Hahan Hahawa Quadash La Yahweh. Verse 24. Bashanath Ha Yawabal Washawab Yashawab Hashada La Ashor Kwana Hawa Ma'athawa La Ashor Lawa Adazath Ha Ra verse 25. Wa cow Arakad Yahaya Bashakwal Ha Kwadash Aishar Yum Gara Yahaya Ha Shakwal Sa.
English.
Leviticus 27, verse 19 in the English. If he that sanctified the field within any wise redeem it, then he shall add the fifth part of the money of thy estimation unto it, and it shall be assured to him. Verse 20. If he will not redeem the field, or if he have sold the field to another man, it shall not be redeemed anymore. Verse 21. But the field, when it goeth out in the Jubilee, shall be holy unto the Lord. As a field devoted, the possession thereof shall be the priest. Verse 22. And if a man sanctify unto the Lord a field which he hath bought, which is not of the fields of his possession. Verse 23. Then the priest shall reckon unto him the worth of thy estimation, even unto the year of the Jubilee, and he shall give thine estimation in that day as a holy thing unto the Lord. Verse 24. If the year of Jubilee that the field shall return unto him of whom it shall of whom it was bought, even to him whom the possession of the land did belong. Verse 25. And all thy estimations shall be according to the shekel of the sanctuary. 20 gerahs shall be the shekel.
Or the amount. So bring it up to today. Do we have land? But what do we have that's valued as land? Monies. So it's saying if you have land and there's a portion of your land that you didn't sell and you want to make it holy for the priest, whatever you choose to sell, the priest will give you the estimation, and the rest you could donate to the I.S.U.P.K. That's what it's saying in today's language. If you didn't understand what the scripture is saying, you understand? And then if it goes unsold into the time of the Jubilee and you sanctify it, which means you cleanse it and you want to give it as a donation, like we're saying here, it's what? Tithes and free will offering, meaning you're not required to, but it's something you want to donate to the school to help this work to go along, right? To be on these different platforms, it takes money. To be on StreamYard, to have the different tools that it has. There's a free portion to StreamYard, but there's also a paid portion. Right. And because of the work we have to do, we have to pay for that. The internet service. Right. You wouldn't be able to enjoy the luxury of sitting in your house and enjoying the Sabbath service if we didn't have monies to pay for the internet to bring these classes to you. So every nation requires what? Monies, right? Right. The government was just shut down in America for what? For a budget. They were arguing over a budget, so the country had to shut down till they agree on the amount to get everything to run. Then they open back up the government. Guess what? We are a government. Right. We're not a. I think a lot of people get it misconstrued. This is not a religious organization. If you're looking for a church, there's 1,000 churches in Brooklyn. There's 1,000 churches in Philadelphia. You understand? We are the priests administering the priesthood to the nation of Israel. Who's the nation of Israel? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indian, or First Nation men, women, and children. That's what we're doing. We're going into our history and teaching our people the law. What's one of the number one laws? The Sabbath thing. right? The 7th day of the week, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown.
Right.
It's a holy day, a separate day from the rest of the days of the week. That's why it's holy.
Right.
It's separated from the rest of the days of the week. It's
Right.
the Sabbath, the day of rest, because the other days is days you work. So
Right.
what we're reading in our history is that even back then, the people gave the priests a blessing.
Right.
Today, those blessings is not lands, but what is it? The blessing comes in the form of your tithes, your free will offering, your priest offering, sisters who donate school clothing to the school, people that donate canned goods and foods, you know, non-perishable items, the sisters that come and bring food, breakfast for the priests that serve in the school. You understand? The brother that want to donate his vehicle for the to go to camp.
Right.
It's all in the workings of a nation. The head of that nation is Commanding General YAHANNA.
Right.
You understand? And the men that he have underneath him. Guess what? Moses did the same thing. YAHWH did the same thing. Jesus Christ. It was YAHWH, Jesus Christ, and the 12 apostles. That was the government.
Right.
Guess what? That was a government within a government. So I don't think people understand that concept.
Right.
You understand? So you can understand Puerto Rico is its own individual sovereign, right, country. But they're considered a territory of America. So guess what? When the Puerto Ricans pay tithes, it's basically they're paying tribute to America. Well, the Israelites as a nation, we are here in captivity, serving out our captivity in America. So guess what we are, Priest Muthamiad? We are a nation within a nation.
Right.
And as we're serving out our slavery, the Lord allowed us to get our identity back in 1969.
Right.
And what's so important at that point keeps coming up. I've, seen a brother that I knew from back in the days, and Commanding General YAHANNA had to hammer the point Monday night, come back on again the Wednesday night show with the captains. Commanding General YAHANNA has a show Wednesday night that comes on, I think, at either 10 o'clock. And then he had to come back on again Thursday night and cross the radio. So when we say Commanding General YAHANNA is the hardest working man in Israel, it's not just idle talk. We see the work.
Mm-hmm.
If you was paying attention, he was on TV this whole week.
Right.
And guess what he had to battle? His pedigree, the resume of the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
You got, men that have no pedigree, dudes that watch the I.S.U.P.K. online and then decide to start their own Israelite group. But guess what? If you're doing that, then you're John's disciples. Because just like when Christ was walking on the earth, you had men that didn't want to follow Christ, and they went about setting up their own thing. Well, it's the same today. In 2025, you got the I.S.U.P.K., right? The men set up by the Lord, and then you got these off-brand, offshoot Christian Israelite organizations.
Right.
Hey, shalom, Mike. How you doing, brother? You understand? Hey,
What's up, bro?
You understand? So we're not going to get into the whole debate of the pedigree. Like, listen, from 1969, we've been teaching that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, First Nation, is the chosen people of God, the original biblical Israelites. You understand? And the I.S.U.P.K. is the home of the truth. And a lot of you guys is arguing the fact that y'all don't know biblical history.
Mm-hmm.
The Dark Ages is when Black men ruled Europe. So if the Bible was translated into all languages, who do you think did that? It had to be a Black man, because the Bible is the book of the Black. And again and again and again, we have to go into the scriptures and read. Priest Officer Mathamiya, Baba Kushai, get me Romans 9 and 4.
Come.
Hey, shalom, sis. How was Shema? How was
Shalom, sis.
All right, let's go into this again, okay? And then we're gonna leave. Okay?
Come.
It's ridiculous. You got it?
Romans 9 and 4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of God and the promises.
That's it right there. I mean, Paul just laid it down, and I guess that's why they trying to say they want to get rid of Paul, because they can't get around the New Testament. They can't get around the book of Romans. So they saying, damn, that's so definitive, Priest Muthamiya. So they trying to say, let's get rid of Paul. What we just read, everything he just read, saying that everything is for the Israelites. The only servants of God in Jesus Christ are the Israelites. The promises in the Bible is only for the Israelites. The glory, the kingdom of heaven, is only for the Israelites. You can't get around it. You understand? Drop that. Read off verse 5.
Come. Verse 5. Whose are the fathers?
Whose are the what?
The fathers.
Whose are the fathers of the records called the Bible? That's what it means. Who are the fathers? The Israelites are the fathers of the records called the Bible. What does Bible mean? Bible comes from the Latin word biblios, which means it's a collection of the Israelites' records. It's not a religious book. That's all it is. Is it the greatest book on earth? Yes. When I say all it is, meaning there's no religious connotation to it. It's just the history, the future, and the past of the Israelites. That's what the Bible is. The collection of records. Don't pull out. You just say it for later. You understand? It's a collection of records, the records of the Israelites. We just read it. Whose are the fathers of these records called the Bible? So we're not going to belabor the point and go off. We're just going to go back into the reading. But I just wanted to bring that out, that the priests were given gifts by the nation. And that's what we're reading. Process and procedures. You understand? What's the process? Work in the land till the time of the Jubilee. And after the time of the Jubilee, you sell whatever you want to sell. Whatever is left over, you could redeem it back, or you could donate it to the church or to the priesthood. Today, in that form, is we don't have land, so you could consider it in your tithe and offerings. You understand? Christ said, well, whatever was back then is still in effect now. All right, so I'll take the reading. Leviticus 27 and 25.
Go.
In the last one, Kodesh.
The waters.
25. How many verses after 25?
25.
Count it real quick.
31. Verse 31.
Okay, so that's
At the end of verse 31.
2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so we just go to the end. All right, Leviticus 27 and 25, and the last one, Kodash. Wakal, Ira, Ka, Yahweh, Basha, Paul, Hakwadash, Aisha, Rayam, Gara, Yahaya, Pasha, Paul, Sa, verse 26. Ak, Bakar, War, Ashar, Yabakar, Laya, Hawel, Baba Ha Ma, La'a, Yakwa, Dayash, Ayash, Athwa, Shawar, Shah, La Yahweh, Hawa'a, verse 27. Wa'um, Baba Hama, Hata Ma'a, Wapa Da, Ba'ira Ka, Wayasap, Hama Shathawa, Ayla Yawa, Wa'um La'a, Yaga'al, Wana Makar, Ba'ira Ka, verse 28. Ak, Kol, Karam, Ashar, Yaharam, Ayash, La Yahweh, Makol, Ashar, Lawa, Ma'adam, Wabahama, Wamashada, Aka Zathawa, La'a, Yamakar, Wala'a, Yaga'al, Kol, Karam, Kodash, Kodashyam, Hawa'a, La Yahweh. Verse 29. Kol, Karam, Ashar, Yaharam, Mun, Hahadam, La'a, Yapada, Mawath, Math, verse 30. Wakol, Ma'aishar, Ha'aratazar, Mazarai, Ha'aratazar, Maparoya, Ha'aitazar, La Yahweh, Hawa'a, Kodash, La Yahweh. Verse 31. Wa'am, Ga'al, Yaga'al, Ayash, Mama I Sharwa, Kamash, Yathwa, Yasap, Ila, Yawa. Verse 32. Wakol, Ma'aishar, Makor, Wataza'an, Kol, Ashar, Ya'ai Bar, Fakaf, Hashabat, Aisha Yaria, Yahaya, Kodash, La Yahweh.
What's that verse?
All right. Leviticus 27 and 25.
26, right?
26.
You read it more?
Abab Kushal.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 27 and verse 26. Only the firstling of the beast, which should be the Lord's firstling, no man should sanctify it, whether it be ox or sheep, it is the Lord's. Verse 27. And if it be of an unclean beast, then he shall redeem it according to thine estimation, and shall add a fifth part of it thereto. Or if it be not redeemed, then it shall be sold according to thy estimation.
So you can understand, if it was an unclean, what's an unclean beast that an Israelite could possibly use to farm? Camels.
Right.
You understand? It wasn't swine, it was a camel, because we rode on camels back then, either horses or camels. You understand? For your caravan or to go sell goods. So nobody gets simple and see that word. Wait a minute, why would they have unclean animals? Like a camel, Slaki. We don't have to about it.
Verse 28. Notwithstanding, no devoted thing that a man shall devote unto the Lord of all that he hath, both of man and beast, and of the field of his possession, shall be sold or redeemed. Every devoted thing is most holy unto the Lord.
You understand? See what it says? Notwithstanding, no devoted thing that a man shall devote unto the Lord, or vow to the Lord, of all that he had, both of man and beast. When it says man, meaning servants, people that's working for you. You could lend out your workers to the work of the Lord to help the priest. Hey, brother, listen, General Mayak need help with this. General, Mahiman need help with this. You understand? Mm-hmm. And if you have a business, you donate and lend your work to the precept. So that's what it's saying, to give you an example. And of beasts. Today, we don't have animals, so your vehicle. Hey, Officer Matamia, we need you to go pick up, General SHALAM
right
from DC, bringing to Philly. Mm-hmm. So you could understand, right? A beast. And of the field of his possession. Field translated today, monies.
Right.
Your work.
Right.
Whatever you worked back then, why did you work the land, sis? Go ahead.
Use the mic, please, for the show. It's right there. On that blue chair. It's on that blue chair right there, next to you.
So we're going to find out of the fields of his possession. What is the field of your possession? What it means today?
The field of his possession. He works the land just to give back and make a profit, to give it back to the Lord, the Most High, and to the poor.
That's right. Give the sister a hand. That's right. No man planted a vineyard just to eat for him and his family. You sow the seed so you could raise the crop. When you harvest the crop, you take a portion for yourself and your family. You pay the tithes with the rest, right? And then you go to market and sell what you grew. So you could sustain your business. Well, that's what it's saying here. Your field represents your monies today, and you donate it to the priest. And in this case, it's the I.S.U.P.K. Are we begging you for your money? No. But if you're part of this nation, if you're a servant of Christ, then that's how you put your brick in and work. And the scripture says, buy the truth and sell it not.
Right.
Slack,
Yes.
The possession of his field. Go ahead, officer, by verse 29.
Verse 29. None devoted which shall be devoted of men shall be redeemed, but shall surely be put to death.
You understand? Can't rob the church. That's why in Malachi it says, Malachi, the 3rd chapter, and 8th verse, will a man rob God? That's how you rob the Most High, by not doing your part.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 30. And of all the tithe
Of all the what?
and of all the tithe of the land.
There it is. So it's not my words. I'm not making it up. I'm not here begging for nothing. I'm reading the scriptures and I'm just basically translate or give you the understanding what it says, because it's kind of written in Old English. For the things written in Hebrew and translated in another tongue have not the same force in them.
Right.
Hebrew's direct, so you might not understand the way King James and English is translated. So I'm just bringing it into the modern tongue for you to understand.
Right.
And it says, what office I buy? 30th again?
And all the tithes,
monies. Read on.
Of the land, whether of the seed of the land or of the fruit of the tree, is the Lord's. It is holy unto the Lord.
You understand? So whether it's in the grain form, because you could just sell the grain, or if you plant the grain and then it grow up to be a crop, you can sell that too. So it's saying both, if you didn't understand what that meant. Read on. That's why I said, of the seed of the land or of the fruit of the land. What is a seed? Something you sow. And then when it grows up, it bears fruit. Read on, Sabbath.
Verse 31. And if a man will at all redeem aught of his tithe, he shall add thereto the 5th part thereof.
You understand? So some people read that and thinking it's talk about extra tithes. Not talk about extra tithes. Is the 5th part, you pay 10% of that if you get more increase. Whatever your increase is, that's what it is. So if you got 3 jobs, you collect 3 paychecks. You total it up and you just pay 10% on it. You understand? If you have 3 jobs and you made 100 from one job, 100 from another job, and 100 from the other job, 3 jobs, you just made $300. What is your tax? Is it $30 from each, or is it just $10 from each, which is $30? Your complete tax. That's what it's saying. Is that it or not? Is that the 7th?
One more verse.
Okay, go ahead.
And concerning the tithe of the herd or of the flock, even of whatsoever passeth under the rod, the 10th shall be holy unto the Lord.
So now remember, it said the seed and the fruit. So what is that talking about?
The 10% of anything
Crop,
you grow.
right, crop.
Come.
So then now in verse 32, what is it talking about? It said herd of the flock.
The animals, basically, that you
Right,
have.
there you go. See, so it covers both. Because you're farming. Usually on a farm, you have cattle, right? You have poultry, birds, and you have crops. So it's covering all angles of farming or agriculture, so you could understand.
Right.
You understand? Just like today, you have the farmers in America crying because the Lord gave them the president that they wanted. They wanted Donald Trump, and God gave them Donald Trump. And Donald Trump did what? He started a trade war, tariff war with China, which was the biggest, right, importers in their country of American soybeans. China said, you know what? Y'all want to play? All right, keep your soybeans. We'll go to Argentina. You go to Venezuela. We'll get our grain from there. Now the American farmers are crying. Nobody want their crops. Well, they got exactly what they wanted. Right? They were getting rid of I.S.U.P.K. Now they have nobody to farm their crops. Now they're crying again. Guess what? Stop the crying, pull yourself up by the bootstraps and get a job, white people. Right? So it says, even whatsoever passeth under the rod, the 10th shall be holy unto the Lord. So you pay tithes of the crops and animals combined. That's all it's saying. It's not saying different tithes all over the place.
Right.
Whatever you get as a total, you pay the tithes on it. Real simple. Don't let people slick talk you into paying multiple tithes. The scripture, right? Priest Matamyad,
Right.
Officer by y'all on the Shema, right?
Don't
Every
come.
night in the class, it says what? My Aishara, a 10th. That's all the Lord requires. So,
Like that. Oh, so like if I could, like that
Yeah,
pastor, forget his name, but he talking to the sister saying, "Oh, I need 100, 200 on top of whatever."
Right.
He needed an extra 1,000 or something. 1,000 of 1,000.
yeah, 1,000 on a
it's
1,000.
crazy.
Yeah. Making merchandise of the children of Israel, which is against the law. You understand? Excellent point, Priest Matamyad. Sidebody, you want to add to that?
Say again.
Want to add to that what Priest Matamyad just said about these fake pastors adding double tithes and basically taxing the people?
Yeah, we can't. Yes, we need to. That's why we need to be in I.S.U.P.K because
Right.
we'll understand the correct. We'll get the correct understanding of how to serve the Lord in the correct way because we have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. So we want to serve the Lord. We want to give Him His portion, but we don't know where to give it to. So come to the I.S.U.P.K. That's where the Lord dwells. That's where Christ and the angels protect him. So that's where we got to be at. We got to pay tithe to the priest, the Commander General YAHANNA, and I.S.U.P.K.
That's right. You understand? Because we're raising up a nation. I can't say that enough. Like if we listen to black pastors, right? Okay, we go to the black Christian church and they tell us to vote. You're voting for the people that use our children as alligator bait. What sense does that make? You're going to vote for your enemies to continue to rule over you? Only in the I.S.U.P.K you find true revolution. The revolution is we're going to be our own government.
Right.
Do for self. Right? We hear Islam try to use that, black Muslims on the FACON. Do for self. But they still tying you to be second-class citizen to the religion of the Arabs. So again, only in the I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General YAHANNA, under Jesus Christ, are we teaching to be completely, sovereign, a sovereign nation.
Right.
And in a nation, you have a government. So your pastor is going to be the leader of your nation. All he do is want to collect all the money to himself.
Right.
But when we read it in the Bible, we're seeing the priesthood was the government at that time.
Right.
And in the time of Christ, the priesthood was still the government. It just changed from Levi to all 12 tribes.
Right.
And that's where we are today. So we're reading how to establish a government. That's why it's important to tune into these classes. We're not reading these words idly. We're looking into the past to see how our forefathers did it because we lost our identity.
That's right.
So how do we shape our future? Sis, by looking into the past, see how we established our government back then, and then we could do the same thing because we see how it benefited us and how it prospered.
Right.
And how the nation of Israel was so wealthy.
Right.
When you read about our forefathers, they were all wealthy. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. You understand? Saul, David, Solomon.
Right.
Yahushua.
Right.
Put yourself back in that time of Christ. If his father was a carpenter, what is a carpenter today? We have carpentry, but basically an architect.
Right.
He worked in construction. Do construction men make money today? Because that was an industry that always made money. And he was from the royal lineage. It's just the house of David that fell at that time. But then Christ came to resurrect the house of David. You understand? Because he is the king of Israel. And under Christ is going to be 12 kings. Like a great officer about.
I was going to say real quick before, if I could. Christ had something more than monetary wealth. He had spiritual power. He healed the sick. He healed the sick. Fed us. He raised Lazarus from the dead. And also, Christ said, in these times today, we're going to do that and more. So we got to keep that in our minds that we can raise up the nation of Israel back to its former glory if we just keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. That was it.
Okay, most on Christ. So let's see. Officer Matamia, let me get Luke 1, verse 32 to 35.
Come, come.
Because I said something and people might say, "Whoa, what did these guys say?" Yes, you could say the house of David, not the fake Israelite. The house of David just represents the family. Just like you have the house of Solomon. You understand? So now we're going to see why you shouldn't be going by the house of David today. This is going to kill that myth and that, any misunderstanding of the scriptures. You have it, Officer Matanya?
Come, come.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 32. He shall be great.
Read that again.
He shall be great.
He shall be great. Who's the he? That's Christ. Read on.
And shall be called the Son of the Highest.
He's the Son of the Highest, the Most High God, Yahweh in the Hebrew. Jesus Christ shall be great and called the Son of the Most High. Read on.
And the Lord God shall give unto him.
And who shall give it to him?
The Lord God.
The Most High, Yahweh. Read.
Shall give unto him the throne of his father David.
So what did Christ was given? Read that again.
The throne of his father David.
So Christ has the throne. So could we be saying the house of David today? Oversight by? No, because why? Who has the throne today? Jesus Christ. So there's no more house of David. It's the house of Christ. You understand? He was given all power in the earth. So I just wanted to read that to establish that. People hear house of David and they get all bugged out. No, just mean the family that he came out of, but he was given the throne, the rulership. That's what throne represents in the scriptures. When you read about scepter or throne, it represents rulership or power. All right, so let's get back into the reading.
Yes.
Go back to Leviticus.
Yes. Leviticus
28. 31.
Yes.
27, 31.
27, 31. Tom chapter 1, 11, 10.
Okay, come on.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 27, and verse 31 in the Hebrew. I mean, chapter 33 in the Hebrew. It's 33, yes, sorry. 33 in Hebrew. La'ah, Ya-Bakwar, Bayam, Tawa, La-Ra, Wa-La'ah, Ya-Ma, Yar, Nawa, Wa'am, Hamar, Yama Yar Nawa Waha Ya Hawa Watha Mawar Watha Ma Warathwa Yahaya Kodah La'a Yagal. Verse 34. Allah Hama Tazawa Ashar Tazawa Yahweh Ath Masha Al Banya Yashrala Ba Har Sa Yanya. This is the book of Numbers, to the 1 in verse 1. Waya Dabar, Yahweh Al Masha Ba Ma Dabar Sa Yanya Ba A Har Ma Wa'ai Ba Kad La Kadash Hashanya Ba Shana Hashanaya La Taza Atham Ma Rataza Ma Tazarium La Amar. Verse 2. Sha'awa Ra'ash Kal I Da Banya Yashrala Lama Shabbatham La Badath Batham Bama Sapar Shamawath Kal Zakar La Gotham. Verse 3. Maban Ashtaryam Shana Wama Ila Kal Ya Taza'a Tazaba'a Baya Shirala Baha Wad Wa Atham La Taza Ba'atham Atha Wa Harun. Verse 4. Wa'atham Yahayawa Ayash Lamata Ayash Ra'ash Labayah Bah Yawa Hawa'a, verse 5, Wa'ala, Shamawa, Ha'anasham, Ashar, Ya'ai Madwa, Atham, Lara, Waban, Al Yatazawar, Bun, Shadaya'ai War. That's into the 7 of war.
Okay. Got 1 minute.
Yeah, we got 1 minute. We got. It's up to you what we're trying to do. You want to read it in English?
Yeah, read the English.
Yes. Yes. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 27, and verse 33. He shall not search whether it be good or bad, neither shall he change it. And if he change it at all, then both it and the change thereof shall be holy. It shall not be redeemed. Verse 34. These are the commandments which the Lord commanded Moses for the children of Israel in Mount Sinai.
See that? These are the commandments that the Lord told Moses to give to the children of Israel.
Right.
Nobody else.
Right.
I don't understand where the confusion is.
Right.
Reading comprehension. It means what it says.
Right.
The whole Bible. Then Christ came back in Matthew 1:21. She shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people. Then Paul came back and reinforced it. Who are Israelites? To who pertaineth the adoption? The adoption, Christ dying on the cross, adopting us back to the Most High.
Right.
That's why it says we are bought with a price.
Right.
To who pertaineth, who belongeth? The covenants, the laws of the Most High, the service of God,
Right.
the giving of the law, the promises, and the glory, the kingdom of heaven. That's what glory is.
Right.
You understand? So we'll just leave it right there. Going to bring the service to a close. Oversight Bob, real quick. Just highlight everybody that's in the chat. There's some more people that joined us
Yes.
today. You know. So, Mr. want to add anything to that?
You know what I mean, where everything you brought out was heavy. You know what I mean? It's always a pleasure coming to the Sabbath service, you know what I mean, doing it up for the Most High, seeing brothers and sisters, you know what I mean? We're gonna see each other throughout the week.
Right.
You know what I mean, like that. So it's always a pleasure coming through. You know what I mean? Everybody hit the like button, you know what I mean, the share button. We're gonna push this truth, you know what I mean, to the end, you know what I mean? So just gonna keep it rocking. All right. That was pretty much it though. So
Most High in Christ. Let's get that a hand. You know, in Israel, the Lord said, you know, on the flock of my apostle are men, meaning the Lord called men, but the sisters play an important part too. Guess what?
Mhm.
Teach your family members. Drop the truth on them. Not forcefully or religiously. Just any subject you could, you know, bring the truth into it, you know. Hey, you see what, you know, what America is doing to the, you know, with the ICE agents? You know, that's in the Bible. Zephaniah 2:1. The Lord told us to come together because we're the nation that's hated. How do you know that they hate God's people and the Mexicans are God's people? If you look at the ICE agents, they're not targeting no other ethnic groups.
Mhm.
We know that the Southeast Asians are the #1 illegals in America. Southeast Asia consists of India, Pakistan, right? China, Korea, Vietnam. So they're here illegally. They're the ones in your Dunkin' Donuts. They're the one in your gas station, right? The ones frying your fried rice. They're all illegal. But you don't see ICE agents in Chinatown. Man, anybody ever seen any videos online on social media of ICE raids in Chinatown or Little India? I haven't seen them. Now ICE is in North Carolina and Charlotte, locked up, kidnapped over 200 of our Latino brothers and sisters, bursting in houses. They grabbed a brother off a ladder at work. Oversight Bod and I on Sunday with Captain Shapar tuned in Sundays, you know, at 4 p.m. Captain Shapar, captain of 10,000, you know, 13,000, Sean Posh, right? He brought a story that a brother was a grave digger. He's working in the cemetery, and the ICE agents try to break through the gate to arrest the brother. So the point I'm making is, you sisters, you could, you know, share the truth with your family. Teach the young sisters in your family, the young brothers in your family, you know. Push this truth, man, because the Lord is speeding it up. We're coming to an end. This is the end of the American empire.
Right.
It's the end. But how do we not feel like it's the end? Because like the scripture says, just like in the time of Noah, prophesied by, people are going to be married and given into marriage.
Right.
What is a marriage? It's a party.
Right.
So just like back then, before the world was destroyed, it's just like now. America is coming to an end, but because people are working, those of us that's working, we don't feel the pinch, so we're not paying attention, you know, because we're so selfish. Well, my life is okay. I'm okay. So I'm not worrying about no Latinos getting locked up by ICE agents. Man, they should have came here legally. You mean, how could you say somebody's an alien on stolen land?
Right.
If anybody's an alien, is the oppressor.
Right.
He's the only one running around in the earth with no melanin.
Right.
He came out of the cave.
Right.
First of Mount Seir, and then the Caucasus Mountain.
Right.
Then he came amongst us. We started sinning against our God, and every time Israel sinned against our God, you can read what the Lord did to us. Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Right.
God said if we keep the laws, we'll be on top. If we broke his laws, he's going to put an animal over us.
Right.
Stole our identity, but guess what? God in his love for Israel allowed the truth to be brought back in the earth. In 1969 through the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? And since that time, we've been trying to raise up the nation of Israel. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, which are the chosen people of God. The biblical and ethnic Jews. You understand? As a nation. You understand? And we see the oppressor, he's desperate. Like the scripture says, he knows he has a short time. But in that short time, there's an opportunity for our people to realize that the focus of this government, your oppressor is not your friend.
Wow.
They were the ones that voted for Donald Trump, specifically for the purpose of oppressing the children of Israel. And you see the evidence of it. The videos of those ICE agents rounding up our Latino brothers and sisters show you that's what they voted for. Mass incarcerating the black man, shooting us down, unaliving us every day in the streets, using the propaganda in the media. There's stories that's happening every day that we don't even see without, you know, Commander General YAHANNA show the Black Watch and, you know, Captain Shapar Napash on Sundays, bringing out these stories of how the police is unaliving us. We've seen a story of the cop using his vehicle to run a brother down.
Right.
So they like to say law and justice, but when it comes to the law, somehow they dismiss the law when it comes to the Israelites. So it's important for you to keep tuning into these classes, man. Stay strong, man. Don't Satan is coming down. So the battle is going to be of the mind.
Right.
The battle is going to be in your mind. Satan is going to try to get you, man. So we all got to be vigilant and know that, for this is the condition of the battle that men shall fight on the earth.
Right.
When the prophet said that, he's not talking about physical fighting. The fight is in your mind.
Right.
To try to get you off your square. Because Satan said, damn, what he don't want? He don't want Israel to rise up again.
Right.
He wants us to stay perpetual slaves in sin.
Right.
So for us to break out of that, like Commander General YAHANNA teaches us, our morality. And our morality is the laws of the Most High. So I'm not going to belabor the point. We got to end this class, go to camp. So if there any questions in the class? Any questions, sis? Officer, everybody see any questions in the chat?
There was no question.
There was no questions. A shout out to Priest and Officer Bukar doing excellent work in the video department.
Right.
So Officer Mutami, I got anything?
Loss.
Officer Ibat?
All
right, so with that, I'm going to pay a medium. Sure.
Like Asherah, which means to Israel.
Right, men of Israel, and Majim to salute the Torah. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
One more time, right? This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Imagine Wapanya Hakodam. Rise, turn to face the east. What? This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Bashman.
Shabbat Kaman.
Kodah.
Kodas.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakut.
Taba'a.
Razak.
Atizaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Asha.
Asha.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashman.
Bashman.
Bathalana. Come.
Come.
Cow.
Ka.
Yawan. Masalakna.
Masalakna.
Kabawakna.
Kabawakna.
Kasalakna. Kabawakna. La. Yaina. What is I want? Go. Oshina. Ayah.
Ayah.
Ra.
Ayah.
Ayah. Ka.
Malakwa.
Malakwa.
Wa'ala.
Para.
Babylonian.
Aman.
Amun.
Right, Lord's Prayer in English. Incense.
Say one more time.
Pour some oil on the incense.
Yes, yes.
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Kingdom come.
Thy will be done in earth
Thy will be done
as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread.
and forgive us our
And
debts
forgive us our debts.
as we forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into
And
temptation,
lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from
For
evil.
thine is the kingdom
Thine is the kingdom
and the power
and the power
and the glory
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So
So
be
be
it.
it.
What?
This is Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha.
Asha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahari.
Ahari.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Taba'a.
Taba'a.
Azori.
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 Ma'an.
Ma'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Asha.
Shemayah.
Shemayah.
Wawatza.
Wawatza.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Number
Wat.
Galka.
Galka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'a. Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yeshua.
Yeshua.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yashua.
Yashua.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zalka.
Zalka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Yamika.
Yamika.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemah.
Hashemah.
La'a.
La'a.
Ikaka.
Ikaka.
Vayrap.
Vayrap.
Vayrap. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Kara.
Kara.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Ahnapash.
Ahnapash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Za'aka.
Za'aka. Wabawaka. Ma'atha. Wa'ada.
121st Psalms in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
Lift up mine eyes unto the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven
He
and earth.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he
Israel
that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
Yahweh
hand.
is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
The
day,
sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by
nor
night.
the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all
from
evil.
all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
Yahweh
out
shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming
and
in
thy coming in.
from this time
From
forth
this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
We have a little bit of time to do the blessing for the curses real quick. Repeat after me. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and
all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
And evils and curses.
And punishment and
And
destruction.
punishment and destruction.
To the
To
heathen.
the heathen.
That speak against
That
us.
speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
Israelite brothers.
And and the school.
and the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment, destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasures of the rich of Israel.
Treasures of the rich of
That
Israel.
refuse to give to the
That
school.
refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy
To
sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
And evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment, destruction.
To the Edomite.
To the Edomite.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And their drug
And
dealers.
the drug dealers.
The court system.
court system.
The prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues.
Amalek
And
synagogue.
armies.
And army.
Roman Catholic
Roman
Church.
Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinhead.
Skinhead.
Casa Kamatasi.
Pasikamatata.
The gay
The
movement.
gay movement.
The lesbian
The
movement.
lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army Navy.
Army Navy.
Air Force Marines.
Air Force Marine.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
The cable access
The cable
channel.
access
The
channel.
radio channel.
The radio channel.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of any of thy people
that seek to stop
that
us
seek to stop
and
us.
bring swift destruction
Bring swift
to
destruction
all the
to
heathen
all the heathen
that stand in
that
the
stand in
way
the way
or try to stop
or try to
us
stop us
from broadcasting your
from
word
broadcasting your word
throughout the planet
throughout
Earth.
the planet Earth.
Let loose all the
Let
plagues.
loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and
Cause
fro
them to go to and fro
through the earth
through the earth
and consume them.
and consume them.
Let the plagues
Let the plague
take the house of the
take
thief
the house of the thief
and the murder.
and the murder.
Let Yahushua,
Let Yahushua,
Michael and
Michael
Gabriel
and Gabriel
come down with the flying
come down
saucers
with the flying sauce
and punish all
and punish all
the heathen
the heathen
that come up against
that come
us
up against us
as we speak thy
as we
word.
speak thy word.
Cause it to be known by all
To be known by all
that it is the angels
that it is the
that
angel
have done it.
that have done it.
Cause it to be
Let
spread
it be spread
through the media,
through the
through
media,
the whole
through
world.
the whole world.
Cause them to shake
Cause them to shake
thy coming.
at thy coming.
In the name of
In the name
Yahushua,
of Yahushua.
thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sarge, need to turn. Sisters Yushabian, men of Israel, we're going to give each other a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahweh, Yadimata, Sar, turn, face your sisters, Imagine, you need to stand. All right, your Imagine Shabbat is your right hand clasped over your left, your feet at a 45-degree angle, and your head covered in bow. All right, and repeat the salute back to us, men of Israel. Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak,
Yahweh Shema Atah Hashem Yahushua.
Yadimata, class dismissed. You got the door?
Okay, come.